I can vividly remember the first time that I saw Baby Metal. It was on my tour manager's laptop. He said, you gotta check this stuff out. It is the bomb diggity, and he was right. But I remember looking at the video before he pushed play and seeing these three Asian girls and thinking, well, K-pop, I'm not interested in K-pop. It's not my genre of music. And he said, give it a minute. And then they dropped man, when he dropped it, I was like everyone was when Baby Metal first. The first time you hear Baby Metal, you're like, your jaw drops because you're thinking it's gonna be one thing and then it's another thing. And I really think that these guys paved the way for a lot of the fusion that's coming up in the gent, heavy, hard-sounding stuff that is crossing over to a lot of pop sensibilities and quirkiness and stuff. So that being said, let's dive into the brand new Baby Metal single, Ra-da-da-da-da-doo. I love it. I love it already. I love the fact, this is one of the things that I love about this band. It's fusion, right? I just told you, it's fusion. You expect it's going to be some sort of, a filtered riff. And they come in with this. I can't wait to see where this goes next.
Every night when the sky turns red up above, I feel the beat in my veins and I'm searching for love. You know that hips don't lie and leave your head.
Okay, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting
Just give me one more try to make you feel that vibe. When you don't
I knew it. I'm so glad they put the rat-tat-tat-tat in the actual lyrics. Dude, I love that beat. Every time I hear, man, putting that it's like a Middle Eastern feel. Anytime that beat is over a metal rock riff, I am in love immediately. I'm so glad they went there. Dude, that's fantastic. Hold up, I'm gonna go back to it. Wait for it. I love the little signs that they do. Okay, I'm stoked. I'm so happy that this is happening. I was expecting, well, what you expect from Baby Metal, the standard sort of stuff that they've done before. Fun fact about Baby Metal, I remember when I played Rock on the Range and these guys were, I think they were right after me on the stage. And the lead singer of this band had so much security. And I said, like, why? I wanted to go and meet him and just be like, hey, just wanted to say I'm a big fan. And they're like, yeah, no one's going anywhere near any of them, especially the girl, because they've had they have threats and they have hate mail coming in and people the stalkers on this band is next level. It never occurred to me. I was like, oh, we're playing the same show. Let's say hi. I'm a fan, whatever. They were like, no one gets near her. No one gets near her. They've had too many. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we watched the show. It was kick-ass. Dude, I love this whole thing. This whole thing of the metal being so intense, and then their cute little faces and their little eye rolls and their childish. Everything's just like, look at just the drink that she's drinking. Like all that, and then they're pointing at their cute little face. Oh my god. Dude, that's like that sounds like an old Britney Spears song. And something done. That's like some 1960s pop melodies right there, man. All right, so here's one of the things that we should all take away from this, apart from the fact that it's awesome. But if you're a songwriter, a lot of people who are inside the community, one of the things that they forget is that you got a verse, you got a chorus, and then they're like, cool, how do I get from the chorus back to the verse? And a lot of pop songs, it's the standard traditional thing, is to give people something to sing along to. And it doesn't matter if it's in rock. A lot of people who are in the community are doing rock, they're in rock bands, they're writing rock and roll stuff. There is no reason not to have, I mean, Smells Like Teen Spirit had it. If you want to go back to one of the kings of all songs of all time, they had, at the end of the chorus, there's, yeah, they're just something to sing along to, right? And that's why Green Day does it, and all these other bands do it. So you've got this fantastic pop chorus. It sounds like it's a 1960s Beach Boys, beautiful harmonies and melody. You better believe they put that in so that the rest of the crowd can go do, do, do. And when they film the live version, they're going to cut the camera to the crowd going do, do, do. It's calculated. They did it on purpose to help connect with the audience, right? So whenever you get to the end of a chorus, a lot of times you'll think, okay, well now, you know, especially if you're going through the songwriting course, you'll get to the end of the verse and go, okay, I've got to think about the chorus, and then you get to the end of the chorus, you go, I've got to think about the verse. Where's the story go next? How do I transition in? And this particular part is it's a get out of jail free card. It's something that people love to hear, and it's often the thing that people wait for, right? You've got the verse, steps up to the chorus, everyone's happy with the chorus, step it up again to the post-chorus hook, and something to sing along to. All right, so one of the things about that in case you didn't notice, we're going a little bit onto the trajectory of this, but this is Brady Bunch, right? This is perfect Brady Bunch. That camera shot. I want to point out as well, I've never heard this song, never seen the video, but this is classic. Whoever wrote this and produced this stuff, they were throwing back to some classic 60s and 70s stuff. That thing there, having one kid's head pop out, camera goes up, another kid's head pop out, camera goes up. That's classic Brady Bunch stuff, right? So these guys are massively tongue-in-cheek, and it works really well for the branding. When you talk about heavy bands that are talking about their issues and their problems and how they're upset with the state of the world, and everyone loves baby metal because they just poke fun at everything, and they're even poking fun at themselves and each other.
Here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need to know that I'll be there for good. Wow. I'm here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need to know that I'll be there for good. I go fucking crazy 'cause I'm waiting for the truth.
I'm sorry, I got to go back to it. That was fantastic. So great. Okay, so this is a very well structured song. Okay, this is a perfectly pop structured song. A lot of other artists, they would have let that breakdown go for longer, but these guys, they kept it really interesting the whole way through. This is a really classic, simple structure for a pop song. It's just that when you have this many genres smashed into one blender, some people, the irony is that this is fusion thematically, but in terms of structure, it is oldest tricks in the book. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you would like to learn more about the craft of songwriting or performance, the entire first module of my masterclass is actually available for free. The link in the description on a new playlist. If you click it, save it in a new tab, watch it right after this video finishes. Speaking of which, let's get back to it.
Now everybody's getting thrown.
All right. Okay, hold on a second. I want to check out one thing here. I want to watch this breakdown again and see if there's anything else, just to break it down a little bit, because hold on a second. Here.
here for the love.
Okay, so for example, okay, a lot of people might take an opportunity for a break, but this is pop, right? This is a pop song. You better believe that just because this has got rat-tat-tat lyrics and the beats and the guitars are absolutely ball tearing, this is a pop structure. Sometimes harder rock bands, they'll take you on a journey and they'll say, hey, we're going to do the downbeat and then we're going to go whew, and we're going to do 4 bars of noise, right? Before we get into it. There's absolutely no need for that. There's no need for it because these guys, they're rocking out the riff. They just cut all the fat. They trim it. They go straight to the breakdown. You know, because he starts singing on the one, on the downbeat.
Here for the moment.
Yeah, he's singing on the downbeat.
Here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need you know.
Now, one of the ways to get around this is, if you notice, the chord progression is the same, right? The chord progressions is that they haven't changed, they haven't gone to they haven't done a modulation, they haven't changed tempos. The chord progressions is exactly the same. So even though it feels like you might run the risk of slamming into a wall and giving them a hard left where they have to pay, no, the momentum stays the same because the tempo is the same, the chord progression is the same, the fundamentals are basically the same, right?
Here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need you know. And that I'll be there for good. Wow.
I'm here for the moment, here for the beat, here for the love and the friends I need to know that I'll be there for good.
So great. 2 bars. Yeah. Okay, so you got to keep in mind these guys aren't going more than 2 bars without a significant change. Okay. 1. All right, so apologies, that's technically 4 bars, but normally a middle 8 to 8 bars. These guys are just changing it up constantly. See, that is really important to a lot of modern music, all right? They had 16 bars to work with. They could have kept things building incrementally, right? Let's add a layer, let's add a layer, let's do this, let's do that, and keep building it up. Instead, they literally just zigzagged across every part of it, okay? This is something to keep in mind, especially if you're not changing the chord progressions. If you go into your gent, don, don, da, 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 don, 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 all that sort of stuff, right? Ra-da-da-da. I love this, right? Break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, no. Change it up. Again. Let's change it up again. And break it down. So they didn't go back into, they could have gone balls to the wall and kept the dynamics up, so they break it down, but not for long. How long did they break it down for? 1 bar, right? So the reason this is important is because as you're constructing your stuff, right, you want to keep in mind that people's attention spans are limited now, right? If you had done the incremental thing where you broke it down and then you bring the drums in, and then you do the next thing where you bring in a synth pad, and then you bring in some harmonies, and you start, I don't think people have the patience for that as much as they used to, and especially when this is your competition. So keep it in mind that when you get to a bridge, even though you may be trying to set a tone and to take them on a journey, the journey might just be slap them around a bit, just whoosh, 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 and then break the chorus. Oh, I remember this chorus, and again, because they gave him 1 bar before they dropped it back in. I love how simple the dances are too. You get to a lot of the R&B videos or the heavy duty dance videos, and these women are just throwing their bodies around doing pirouettes and these guys, they literally just do this. Just And that's their dancing. And the rest of the crowd, 20,000 people in an arena going, ooh, 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 ooh. It's fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like and subscribe. And please tell me what you think of this. Tell me if you got value out of it. Thank you very much for all the people who have been leaving comments so far. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay fearless. Bye.